but, you know, it happens.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards right center. And George makes the grab. And time now to check out the A's lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that could get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Kicks and fires. Out towards right center field. Varsho after it. And that is that. Middle of the first. No score. Back here at Rogers Center. And today on the hill, Alex Wood.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But you know, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one. Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Bichette up to the dish. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Wood, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. Springer makes the turn at second, but he stops, able to get back to second safely.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. It just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine. But he sure makes the transition look easy.
The pitch. Bounce to third. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Golden opportunity right here.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Wood. He's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Batting 6.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt, and they get the out.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. If you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit as a run score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now it's the second baseman, Leo Jimenez. On the ground, right side. What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. Gausman back to work. Gausman, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So he goes yard to left. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Zach Geloff, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
The A's trailing by 3 here at the top of the second. That one ripped. Varsho on the move. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, taken for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Yeah, everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 4-2. Here's Brown at the plate. Brown finds the corner. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Still only one out here in the inning. Got it by him for the K.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Number 12 now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. And a pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Jacob Wilson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. late that time, and it's strike 2.
No
He
ball,
finds
2
himself
strikes.
in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the A's 2. And we're back.
Leading
and
up
stepping in, the rookie left fielder, number 9. Eddie Diaz.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And
Off
that's
the plate, ball
outside.
1.
And that's ball 1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire
1
rolls
ball,
with them.
2 strikes.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
The right fielder, number 4.
And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. He swings and fouls one off. The line to kick the pitch. Not
ball,
close
1
with
strike.
that one. And it's 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. The line of the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. Not in time. It's a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Man at second with 1 away. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. Here comes Springer around third. Head first swing into second.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get beat.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Settles underneath it. Makes the grab for the second out.
The center fielder, number 25. Dalton Varsho.
And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho, doubled his first time up. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. There's a strike.
Look, and the one thing about that is
0-1.
speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play.
And that's a base hit into left field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now catcher.
So they're at the corners now. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Now snap throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. That one misses. And that is ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Base hit and a run comes in.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And next for Toronto, Addison Barger grounded out his first time. That's out to center field. And that is the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We played 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the A's 2. Back now in Toronto, on to the 3rd inning. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Gosman back to work.
No.
Inside, just missed. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
1-1.
On a strike, the pitch. And a strike in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Rooker in the box for the 2nd time. 1 ball, no strikes. To the right side. Quick feed to second for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
This is J.J. Bleday, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Spencer Holmes. The line to the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Now that 2nd baseman, Leo.
Now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez. Grounded out his first time up. Big swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Up the middle, Geloff. Jump throw, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They lead it 6-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Shea Langoliers. Here comes a pitch. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Now back. The second baseman.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
Yellow swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a foul ball. That one hit to right. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. The throw into second, but he's got a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So man aboard, and now here is Tyler Soderstrom. Ball one, no strikes. He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
The Athletics down by 4, top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the righty deals. On its way to the corner. They got it for out number 2.
Now back. The left fielder, Seth.
Striding to the plate
Brown.
now for Oakland, Seth Brown. Jimenez. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Bottom of the 4th.
Leading
Now
off,
here's the
Willie
leadoff
J.
man for the Blue Jays,
The right
George
fielder.
Springer.
Springer was part of a really good draft class in
Springer.
2011, Boog. 12 of the top 20 picks became MLB All-Stars. Few position players went ahead of.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. A gigantic blast. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Alex Wood gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On to pitch now for Oakland, Ross Stripling. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now pitching.
So up next for Toronto,
Number
Bo
36,
Bichette.
Ross Stripling.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You know why Stripling has such a high arm slot? Well, he broke his leg in high school and couldn't play infield, so he was forced to adjust his throwing motion because of the cast on his leg. He changed his position, and he never looked back.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ball to strike. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now back. First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Getting ready to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 8-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty, one away. Dalton Varsho now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Left field. Brown calls it in, 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Now
Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 2. Foul ball. Drill out towards left center field. That's well struck. And a base hit right there. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. And he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in for Oakland, number 12. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Athletics being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Jacob
Wilson up next for the A's. Wilson, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. You get down there, man.
Butler stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A's go quickly and quietly there, and it's still 8-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Addison Barger.
third baseman, Addison Barger.
The pitch. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Man at first, Spencer Horwitz. Next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer.
Now that second baseman, Leo Jimenez.
And next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez. Center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And it throws offline, safe at third.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now the left fielder. Ripped on a line. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 4, Joel
Springer.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Soderstrom makes the play, and it's out number 3. Blue Jays leave a pair. Back now in Toronto. Stepping in the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. Gosman back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Just missed. And here it comes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now, Shea Langoliers. He's already homered here in this one. And that one clips the corner.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
0-2.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Got all of that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-3.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
That's towards center. Varsho moving under it. Brings it in. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, and now Bo Bichette.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
The pitch. Now fly ball to right center. On his way over. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. That one pushed foul. That's a laser base hit into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Now batting.
Man, Ziggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit below 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Now, here is Alejandro Kirk. That misses.
1-1, no strike.
1-0. The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He makes the grab. 2 down. The relay to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. Jays 9 and the A's 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Tyler Soderstrom. And a pitch. There's a strike. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Brown at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's the 3rd baseman. This one in the air, right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Good eye right there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield. Took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Yeah, the first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. The A's strand 1. Still way back. It's 9-3. And we're back. Now here is Spencer Horwitz. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 0-2. And there's a ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
In the air, center field. On the move. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We don't know. Those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. The Jays up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Up and in. 1-1. Ripped into right field. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And the batter now, number 9. Lifted in the air, out to left. Moving under this one. Makes the grab, out number 2.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the ball.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Hogan Harris.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a hit. Coming home. Throw into third.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays.
That's a ball.
Takes low for ball one.
Count 1-0.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. That's long. He circles the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 13-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. 8th inning coming up. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
In the air, left field, under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brent Rooker, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The A's with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're getting extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Rooker, the runner at second with 1 away. Out of line, out towards center. Varsho puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Shea Langoliers.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. And it's second.
1 ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Jays are out in front 13-3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 14-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like
Scott Alexander comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Nobody on, nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one inside.
That's inside.
2-0. On the corner for a strike. Two and one now. That one fouled off. At the belt and fires. That one missed. And a base hit up the middle.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. The timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now it's going to be Spencer Horwitz. And there's a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Kicks and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Runner on the go. Foul ball there. Barker, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Comes up empty.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get.
Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe. Here's the left fielder.
Number 9, Joey Loberto.
And a swing and a miss there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And on second, 2 down. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add to the lead. It's 16-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the inning is still alive with Bo Bichette coming to the dish.
The batter, The shortstop.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, not close. Alexander, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent. And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Step off, throw to first. And he's back in standing. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for Oakland. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Zach Gallen. Gosman back to work.
Oh, that's too high.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got it by him for the play.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Soderstrom, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that's in the dirt. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Brown in the box now, no balls and a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
This could end it. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. Quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire outgroup here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.